मजा आ गया
वही वो बहुत सबसे पहला वाला भी अच्छा था, बहुत सही।
अरे कारों में क्यों करना है और फिर इसे
अबे ये वाला जीत वाले का ऑप्शन सही था, उसको रिकॉल।
अरे हां किल्स भी मस्त कर देते 10
हां उसमें किल्स अच्छी नहीं करी।
मेरे को ऐड कर
सबसे पहले वाला पैर
अभी मैं निकालूंगा, मैं वेजिटेबल निकालूंगा
है क्या ये?
इसमें बुलमा निकालूंगा, इसमें लास्ट वाले में अच्छा निकाल।
अरे गोकू निकाल।
अरे गोकू तो निकल जाएगा स्पिन में मेरे 11 इसे मारूंगा ना।
वो तो खेलना है पीछे में
नहीं ऑलरेडी खेलता हूं।
बेच में बोल रहा है
सीओडी कौन सा लेवल है?
लेवल कौन सा है मेरा 200 1
160
इसमें ये वो मेडिको यूज का
और एक्सक्यूटिव कुछ है, और एक्सक्यूटिव कुछ है।
वैसे कुछ और है क्या
और स्पीड
गेमर इज कमिंग
सीओडी है
नहीं है इसमें कुछ
सीओडी खेल रहे हो?
नहीं चल रहा है
इसमें चाहिए ये वाले में दूसरा वाले में चल
गन्स की स्पीड लेकिन
चालू कर
लेजेंडरी ऑर्डर हो गया तो
मेरे पास 12 लेजेंडरी है और मिथिकल 4 है।
मेरे पास बस एक ही
2 मिनट आगे से आले ये लगा
हां टाइम है।
12 मिथिकल 4 मिथिकल
मजली को लगा
इधर एपिक सक्सेस
अबे वॉर में भाई तेरा मेरा फोन चला जाएगा।
अरे वैलोरेंट में मत
वैलोरेंट ड्राइवर सीरीज से दे जाएगा।
तेरे पास भी है तेरे पास पीसी
हां तो
खुद को बेच के गया नहीं वो तेरा एक आईफोन आया है उसमें शायद इसका ब्लूटूथ वाला भी है भाई बहुत डिलीवरी तकनीक है अबे इसका अनुष्का सेम है इसका बहुत सारे ऐसी मांग हो रही
फुल
तो मिक्सर का
तेरी जगह बोल दिया तेरी अबे
तो अपने अबे तेरा टैग नहीं
अबे इधर टैग
अबे मैं वो लैपटॉप पे अरे वो ठीक है मैं लैपटॉप पे उसका वो कॉर्ड लगा के फिर ब्लूटूथ अरे वो सबसे नहीं होता इतना
नॉर्मल जो मार
बिग स्क्रीन टीवी पे होता है दोनों से करता हूं पीसी भाई मैं नेबर के घर पे खेलता हूं नेबर 2 मिनट
मैंने देखा है डेली के
ये चार टर्न है
वो इधर आ रहा है
इसको अंदर बैठ बीच में बैठ ये मेरा फॉरवर्ड
इसमें यूजी उसका लोग कौन
हैव अ सीट
कम ओवर देयर
और
ऑन भव्य आल्सो ओके अरे चलो कौन सा एस्टिमेट पसंद है वो बस बनाया था हां वो वाला वो दूसरा आया था ना वो इतना
मतलब वो है मैक्स ने अब बियो मुझे कोई एफएक्स खेलता है मेरे को ठीक हो गया जब नया मतलब कहीं से कुछ भी है अरे उससे वो बोला टेक्निक से ये मेरे को भी देना ये चार स्टेप अबे मैं यहां पे है मैंने कोर्स है तो सब लोग रिकॉर्ड करते हैं मैं कोई कोर्स दे के सब कौन है सीधी ये का टेस्ट
टेस्ट नहीं है ये
वो गवर्नमेंट है
ये
चार टेस्ट
अभी
इंडियन इक्वेशन वाला डेवलपमेंट वाला सभी मेरा क्या ये वो जो देखे ये सॉरी
इसमें बहुत करके
अबे वो वाला है कि जो चेयर पे बैठ के जो सामने स्क्रीन हो जाए इसका कुछ रहता है ना क्या अभी बोल रहे हैं
हाथी का चाव
गैलेक्सी भाई
वो खाने का
दूर से जाना
Me too, I know. कौन
सही करो भाई
करता है करेगा कौन सा
कितने का है वो होगा एक वो
700 का ना 49 इंच वाला आगे पूरा फिल्म
डायलिसिस बोल भी दे
डायलिसिस
सूर्य वाला
कहीं को लगता है जब
शार्वे
कौन
सबको फॉलो करता है अबे हाँ उसका थोड़ा है मैं भी देखा था बहुत लोग कर रहा है
देख
किसी को भी छोड़ा हुआ है
जैसे पट हो गया था
इधर देखा
मेरे
मेरी
भी
जॉब
सीखा
का
है।
क्या करा दिया विक्रमादित्य
क्या होता
हिमाचल
अरे
प्रदेश
तेरी डीसी में सीरियस हुई नहीं है एक
ए,
डीसी और थी
निशानी आएंगे इंग्लिश क्या
इंग्लिश मर गया
अल्लाह
हाँ ये किसी का
अल्लाह
अबे उसे बोल करने जल्दी ये वो सर आ जाएंगे
सर आ गए सारा
ये नहीं मारा
तेरे हाथ में सुन तेरे हाथ में तू किसी का तेरे हाथ में तू किसी
भाई तो वो छोटू बच्चों को ये बता दो 2 दिन से मुंह पे ही चल रहा है फ्रेंड्स में तो गया
एक महीने का डाला एक वो महीने के एक वो बीच का डाला वो बीच का क्या बोलते हैं इधर वाशी का ब्रिज है वो नहीं वाशी का वाशी का ब्रिज कौन से वाशी का अरे वो जगह उस साइड में वाशी ऐसा भी है और एक
Do you want the pizza? आगे
एक बार वापस
नहीं वो
मार्क्स नहीं जानने के
नहीं मेरे को पता चल नहीं तो और नहीं पार्टी में तो सही नहीं है
पार्टी में सेंचुरी मार है यो हमें सॉरी
नहीं
मैं भी नहीं पढ़ रहा था फिर एक बार
अरे ये देखो देखिए कहां से मिलेगा एकदम फिर तूने ये दोबारा डाला ये देख
बर्थडे में तू भी रहा
अरे वो पहले तेरे को अपना हॉलीडे होमवर्क दे दे बाद में
हाँ
हॉलीडे
वीडियो को दे बर्थडे
सीधा बढ़ेगा
फ्री में ना मतलब बोला फ्री में दे दो
पार्टी
मैं बर्थडे का तुम्हारा गिफ्ट है
ये सब कर दिया अच्छा उस दिन का कोशिश कर रहा था रिकॉर्ड
नहीं है पूरा है
नहीं
चाइनीज वाला बोल रहा हूँ मैं देखो
अरे गुड़ अरे 17 में देखो गुड़ मिल रहा है मेरे को 20 में उन्होंने बोला नहीं चाहिए तेरा तो ऑर्डर में नाम से की बात
हमें भी ले लो
ना तो पांचों वो प्राइस का अच्छा लगता है क्या ये अच्छा तेरे साइड में
जो बोल रहा है ब्लैक नो
मैंने ब्लैक हमको करने कैसे
इसका दोस्त बोल रहा है कि आप है ना इसके अंदर
अबे बोल रहे थे
पागल है मेरी गुड़गांव वाली एग्जाम में अपार्टमेंट में खत्म
अच्छा
गुड़गांव में सारे
बोलो मुझे कुछ मैं कुछ नहीं ये लोग सारे फिर अरे
किसका पहले ट्रिगर नहीं होना ट्रिगर या ऑलवेज सर्च डेटा बोल तो तब याद आएगा
थैंक यू
I तो लेट फॉर
नहीं लेट थोड़े कंप्लीट जल्दी हो
नहीं ऐसे लेट नहीं हो रहा है ये बात है सर
वो इजी नहीं
वो लॉगिन करना पड़ेगा पीसी वही तो पीसी कोई वाला पीसी नहीं बोल रहा है अभी पीसी बोल रहा है इसमें अभी ऐसे बोलते हैं पहले का वो पीएसआई के ऊपर चलते पीसी मेरे पास बहुत लोग हैं अभी अरे पता नहीं मेरे को दो कर रहे हैं एक गूगल पर कन्वर्जन हो रहा है
You have to get us to me.
Good afternoon, good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
बहुत बहुत
Namaste, sir.
Very good evening, sir.
Sir, you late today?
I'm so sorry for my delay. I got some important work in that college.
No worries.
I thought you should worry for me.
सर प्रसाद है
हाँ, sir.
Tomorrow holiday, no?
Unfortunately, I know my exam.
I could go to early morning to the temple and directly I'll cancel this. Because tomorrow we are celebrating 25 years of UT.
सर पार्टी
We
Yes, celebrate.
I'm just an employee of that.
No, you should
Test
talk to
test.
Jai.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's why there is no test.
You guys don't know, is that?
No,
Yes.
sir.
Either
Yes.
I what some details you would have got, is it?
नहीं जैसे 10th standard का felicitation है.
हाँ वो तो है देखो 10th standard both CBSE and ICSE is there. After that only when I have told that I will be joining most probably because we are going to meet all our old teachers. Okay, let's proceed with the topics. What I was doing last class completed. Did I start with just started? Okay, just tell me the broad.
You showed the video of the dam.
Okay. Guys, I am late, so just allow me to settle down. Correct? You had a good discussion and good time, but I had a tough time riding because I left exactly at 3:50 from there, and it was close to 41 kilometers. So it's okay. It's okay. I just don't want to be late. है ना? अभी क्या करें? चलेगा. That's my part and parcel. Anybody remembers last time what we have done? Water resources. Yes. We normally say out of the 97% of the water that we have it's only how much is drinking water? It's 0.89%. Out of the 3%, only 0.98, and the rest are all saline water. Correct? So water resources will really explain to you the importance of which water? Fresh water, drinking water. So we will understand nothing but the meaning of the word water conservation, causes of water conservation, and need for conservation. This chapter is not in detail for your board exam, that you know that, and even that what is that forest and wildlife, that endangered species. Every year I teach, but it does not reflect in the textbook. Let me show the textbook to you guys. Now, as far as water resources concerned, are you saying they've given the meaning of the water scarcity that we have already done? And after that, look here, some beautiful pictures. Not pictures are beautiful. At least you'll understand this is water logging due to rain, and this is a lady carrying, the picture. Let me take some. And then there's long queues of pots, is it? Or what do you call it in your language? I do not know. And then I'll show you. They'll take you this multi-purpose projects, which I'll explain first. And this is one of the projects. I've shown a project, one of the largest dams in the world. No doubt it is China. I'll show you more Indian projects also, like Damodar Valley, Hirakud, Jakwadi in Maharashtra. Got it? So after that, you have to understand what is a dam, multi-purpose, and advantages and disadvantages. And the last thing that we will be doing, there is one Narmada dam which was constructed, and there is a still controversy. What is that controversy? The local people were removed. Dam's height was high. So there is one paragraph called Narmada Bachao Andolan. We'll be just reading and marking, correct? And next to that, we will be going the last and the most important. You remember our volume as a rainwater harvesting? We do harvest crops, we do harvest plants, we do harvest vegetation. So these pictures will make you to understand how does a man holding an umbrella upside down. So that what is he doing? He is collecting the rainwater, correct? And we store the rainwater. When can we store the rainwater? Underground. And when can we use it? During dry season. Dry season, summer is a dry season, no doubt. Even winter is also a dry season. Why is it so? Because winter is considered there is no rainfall, at least in India. In Europe and some foreign countries, over, we have severe temperature, and on the top we have very good rainfall also. So understand, some India में winter में तो rainfall नहीं होता unless and until it is coastal parts of Andhra Pradesh and Tamil Nadu. They receive which rainfall? Southwest or northeast? Southwest. Northeast. Southwest. Northeast is winter rainfall. Only two parts of India, Andhra and Tamil Nadu, coastal. Southwest is for entire India. Did we not do climate? SAC. So this is rooftop rainwater harvesting. Have you seen? Rooftop is collecting the pump. It is there. It is going underground. And then these are watershed development. These are certain pictures we'll be reading. So I'll try to, make a mixture of both of your volume as well as of your textbook. This is that bamboo drip irrigation which was followed in Medhyalaya. It is there the notes. Are you seeing bamboos is chisel? You know what I mean by chiseling? Making into art. And this was a very old system. It is in your volume as well as book. 200-year-old system, in which they used to collect the water from up the mountain stream, and it comes per day 18 to 20 liters of water per day. This is no more in vogue. What is in vogue? Practice. But it was practiced long before, but we have to study. Rainwater harvesting we have two. One is traditional and other is modern. This is a which method?
Traditional.
Modern is rooftop. Understood? The whole chapter has only this much. So there is no technicalities, but then you have to understand dams. We have major and minor dams. Which dams are called as multi-purpose, minor or major?
Minus one. Major.
Major. Are you sure? Why did he say minor dams? It's okay. You have to just guess it. Major dams are those dams only for water, no hydroelectricity. What else? Channel water navigation, then fishing and sightseeing, etc. etc. So that is why major dams are known as multi-purpose dams. Do you understand? Is a chapter at least you have there in your mind. So put the next heading in your notebook: conservation and its need. Conservation and its need. That is need for conservation. Okay. Can I pass the water? I got it. Okay. Conservation. To conversation.
Black.
Hey, only one lecture mine, na, with you guys. Two lectures. Then I'm explaining. Sometimes I have to keep shuffling. Second lecture is also mine. Right now, conservation and its need. That is water conservation. Refers to. I'm giving the meaning of the word conservation. Refers to. Directly right. Refers to. Judicious. Careful. Judicious. Careful. Use of available fresh water. Judicious, careful use of available scarce water. It is here. It will come back to you. What are you doing? Signing it. I'll give it to you. Scarce water. Ja. That sheet has gone as supposed. Hey, I have told you. You also didn't sign. Boy, you go. You tell that you and one and two people not sign.
I'm not sure. Don't see my also.
Okay, it's going to come. Oh my boy, it's going to come. Careful conservation of scarce water for domestic, industrial. Continue. For domestic, industrial, and several other necessary purposes. Domestic, industrial, and several other, what did I say? Necessary purposes. Also. Need. Now, why do we need to conserve? Are you understanding what I'm saying? Okay, thank you. And need for conservation. I'll go quick, I'll go short, and it will be only bullet points. Complete sentences are not expected, only bullet points. You understand? You can write with your English. I hope. First, to protect. Need for conservation. To protect. Health hazard. Hazard. What is hazard? Problem. Against health and rights. Against all waterborne diseases.
Sir, could you repeat this?
To protect
Hazard.
or to prevent health hazards due to all waterborne diseases. What is the dangerous one? Waterborne. Dengue is mosquito. Salmonella. Jaundice. It spreads through dengue. It's mosquito. She also did the You don't have biology vector. Malaria again, mosquito. Female anopheles mosquitoes. Malaria. Right now, second point.
So, cholera.
Maybe. Whatever. Cholera. Cholera. Next. Ensures food security. Ensures food security. And ensures food security and retains 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 is livelihood source of income LIVELI lively HOOD है ना and several production activities. Last point. Production. Water से जो होता है
Production
activities. Which is the biggest company industry-wise which makes use of fresh water?
Bisleri.
वो तो mineral water है. Company which makes use of. अबे that is supplying water.
Who use?
The one that you guys bring, all the aerated drinks, cold drinks. And normally it is written it doesn't contain sugar. Sorry to say it contains high levels of sugar. You take Pepsi, Thumbs Up, Coke, whatever. It has color, little bit of caramel. Coca-Cola has caramel. जिसका formula आज तक उसने Coke को नहीं Thumbs किसी को share नहीं किया. Coke.
So diet Coke will be like zero sugar.
It's all, sorry to say, it's all. Yesterday I was discussing with my colleagues when they said you have a food related sugar problem, you should eat sugar free, that's all. But sorry to say, the sugar free when you consume on a large scale, it excessively increases your sugar. Simple way. If you have a laptop and the fellow is asking you to put a Norton on any antivirus package, which I have done never once. They say all the antivirus package has inside some element of virus. Because if your system is 100% foolproof, and how the antivirus people will live? समझा मैं क्या बोल रहा हूँ? उस पैकेज के अंदर ही वायरस एक छोटा सा रहता है. So the next time also you continue. These are all business tactics. You do not know. These are all business tactics. If I say doctor gives a medicine, one time you are ton-tonny, like in Marathi. Next 10 years you don't have any health issues. वो अपना दुकान चला सकते हैं. So it's true. This medicines has some side effects. फिर वो उसके लिए एक tablet देगा. फिर वो अच्छा हो जाएगा. Then you will generate one more. And again you will generate one more. So these are the tactics of. Our Ayurveda is very simple. Our Ayurveda will not kill the germs and virus like this, but you will never get it in your life, whatever Ayurvedic medicine you are using. Homeopathic or Ayurveda, but it is very, very slow. आपको बोलेगा 2 साल खाना पड़ेगा. आप बोलेगा मैं तो 2 दिन में टैबलेट करके कम करेगा. तो 2 दिन का असर कितना दिन रहेगा? Are you understanding what I'm saying? So whenever we say this water, now you guys are the direct. Now rainfall comes, you might be using water filter, there is no doubt. But then also you are advised to boil the water and cool it and then you go for it. Any filter does not protect the jaundice bacteria. Understood what I am saying? So there is high level of heating has to be done. Cooling has to be done. I don't know, copper, what all the things. Sorry to say, all advertisement gimmick. Understand what is gimmick? There are so many health drinks your mother might be giving it to you. Do you think really that health drinks help you to grow faster?
No.
भाई उसमें प्रोटीन्स है, विटामिन्स है, कार्बोहाइड्रेट्स है ना? But don't you think the generation when this Horlicks or anything was there, were they not brilliant? What kind of cold drinks they had? What kind of booster thing? Nothing. I make my student to write the exam fantastically well by tying one red or something like thread, saying it has come from so and so God, and you are going to get the best. Only I have tied the confidence over your list, nothing else. But then you write your exam, sir. This is nothing. It's your confidence, correct? And you see your height, weight, or your physical structures, or your even little bit of brains. It directly comes from whom? I've seen a boy who is 5-year-old gets the exact high power glasses like his dad got his when he was 5 years old. Which one will protect you? Now we have this nerve cell stem therapy. Oh, matlab hai? Aaj nahi bolunga that I'm not a biology teacher to explain all that stuff. You just check with your biology. She or he will explain. They remove one nerve cell of the mother when the child is born and keep it in the bank for which you pay every year. That nerve cell stem therapy can solve the problem of cancer as well. Now it is latest. Now it is very latest. But for storing that you need to pay every year. क्योंकि आप ही का DNA है ना, तो बच्चा को या मम्मी को या पापा को कुछ हुआ ना, they remove one and they inject into the body. You know what is this antivirus, coronavirus? That same coronavirus is deactivated 1,000 times. 1,000 times. और आपका body में घुसा रहता है. तो उसीलिए बोलते हैं ना 2 दिन तक you have to be very careful. But by the time the body anti-supporters, they see कि नया element the body में घुसा. ये सब आपको मालूम नहीं है. And that body will produce antigens. You know what are antigens? To fight against that virus. By the time 45 days is happened, your entire body is having antigens which can kill the coronavirus. समझा? मतलब जिस वायरस से आपको बचाने का वही वायरस में आपके बॉडी में चढ़ता है. You don't know. This is the one deactivated virus that how do we? I forgot. Whenever I learn something new in science, I just do the research through something and find out yes, doctor बोलता क्या है ना? अभी ऐसे renal chromofailure. I'm mixing up the words. तो मेरा sister को जो who is no more with us. मैंने बोला ये होता क्या है? बोलते कुछ नहीं, kidney failure. Understood what I'm saying? So for everything they use a big medical concept. But automatically बोलता कि kidney का failure है बताओ. And she was informed when more than 70% of that kidney both was, you understand? But she has been taking medicines for long 4 years. तो तभी डॉक्टर ने क्यों नहीं बोला उसको? Am I making it clear? The best thing you can do, avoid doctors and doctors' medicines on a long run. उसके लिए आज तक मैंने एक छोटा सर्जरी हुआ उसके बाद never, and I will say no, because your body has immunes. देखा छोटा बच्चा आपके घर में जब बीमार पड़ता है तो डॉक्टर बोलता है उसको बीमार पड़ने दो 3 to 5 years. क्यों? उसका बॉडी में वो बनता है. Time and regularly you might have seen small kids get this cold and cough because the body generates. UK Prime Minister, I don't want to name him, when that corona came in, he said let the corona go to every part of London. इसको कौन सा immune system बोलता है ना? Herd immunity. You know what is herd? अभी हम सबको हो जाएगा तो we will develop immunity, but वो उल्टा पड़ा. आधे से ज़्यादा British people died. What about Indians? We had only one vaccine normally. Second vaccine, I think very few people did not want it. Majority people did not take it. But did we not develop a herd immunity? Understanding. So body of human being is gifted by God. Anything enters, हमारा वो soldiers ready हो जाता है fight करने के लिए. And when is you are getting trouble when the immune system is weak? Why the sadhus and saints and sages बोलते हैं English में? Why they didn't get the corona? Because their lungs, breathing systems are very, very strong. Can you climb 15 floors without the lift? Without the lift regularly? Not all. You might do it. I cannot do it. I'm old age favor. Because you will be gasping. वो body आपका practice करता है. आप 2 दिन 3 दिन चढ़ो, 4th day देखो you are ready to go up and go. So we always believe this water in India is never a safe drinking water. Can we say? What water do we say? Drinking water. Have we can say drinking water? At least go there. And 100 times the water is purified in developed, especially US. That's why they don't believe the water in India. They never drink the tap water. Never. Because I've seen the water that we get it in the house there is 110 times also fir bhi kami. That is the only country in the world which can tap electricity by tapping what? Thundering and lightning. मालूम है? एक थंडर से बोलता है कि कितना ही एटॉमिक एनर्जी बनता है उससे भी ज्यादा बना लेता है. Can you imagine India is catching the thunder and harnessing into electricity? We can, but we don't have that money. So everywhere I cannot praise what do you call it? US. Now India is doing it, but it might take some time. Today while I was driving to my university, normally I take news channels and other things, but I downloaded, not by mistake, I wanted to hear the last few moments of our Chandrayaan landing. I think you were not in UT, I was in UT, and our students and the books are allowed us to go live, all the channels. You were there, no? You were there. I was in Copenhagen. How few seconds, and I could still hear in my headphone. It says 450 meter, 400 meter, 150 meter, 100 meter. It is coming vertically down. And abhi bhi wo goosebumps when I was hearing that was the thing, because India has never landed on the North Pole, nor any other country. समझो मैं क्या बोल रहा हूँ? So these are you guys who have to be, encouraged. Election results, everybody watched it live.
Yes.
So how was it? Bad performance.
Very bad.
I'll tell you in the next lectures. BJP lost even in Ayodhya also.
Yes. Next, because Ayodhya's constituency का name you know.
मालूम है? Jalalabad. मालूम है मुझे?
Yeah.
पहले से मालूम है. And plus, BJP made a mistake of putting that same fellow who has won for last 2 years, and he made some unwanted comments. The person who stood opposite, he was from Samajwadi Party, and he was from a backward. Akhilesh का ही member था, वो नहीं था. But he won the election hardly by 50,000. मैं बाद में बताता हूँ. I had done a research क्या हुआ. इतना बड़ा temple, इतना साल के बाद. The saints are crying. How could people vote against the party? वो कुछ और ही डिप्लोमेटिक हुआ है. तो क्या हुआ? ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. और भी कुछ है. अरे money has come from foreign country. Too many. चलो let's complete this. What was the last point that I've given?
Third point you have to do.
What was that?
You have to do.
अच्छा.
Second last.
Causes we are doing or measures we are doing?
Need for funding.
Okay, overexploitation and mismanagement. Overexploitation and mismanagement of available water resources. Overexploitation and mismanagement of available water resources. Next point you can write. What is next point? Rapid increase of growth of population. Then you write urbanization. You understand urbanization
Of growth of
population. Am I going very fast?
No.
All the people are able to write?
Yes.
We say yes, my dear. Shall I go more slow?
Growth of population, then same point.
Dash urbanization and industrialization. That's all. Read all that point and tell me any point you want to explain. Industrialization. There is some people who are regularly absent in this class. Who is it? Who is it from the boy? I'll ask the department to call right now after this lecture. Okay. Write the next heading in your notebook. Notes are not there. I'll just explain for you. You write measures to introduce conservation or measures for conservation. Measures for conservation.
Yes, sir.
No need to write, only the heading. Go to volume page number 50. There are points. Let me allow him only to read. One point is reading and explain. First point, 15 measures. वही है. One you have to take. I'll explain. I will explain. Read.
Measures. Creation of more water storage reservoirs.
Reservoirs. What is it? Hey, he is making जो भी हो जाने दो. क्यों जाने दो? तो wrong पढ़ा बोलना. Look it. I said dam construction is like, you remember that huge one. This is reservoir, correct? And then these are the gates. You remember floodgates?
Yes.
I said that to store water here means I am doing which conservation? Water conservation. So more dams, more reservoir, but this multi-purpose dams are not easy to construct. Why there is a confusion? What is it? During my explanation, you have anything, let me know. Next point.
Second point, interbasin transfer of water.
It is inter-basin transfer of water. Please open bracket everyone, those who have the book. Those who do not have the book, write it in the notebook.
Example, joining Ganga to Krishna.
Krishna. I'm giving that line. Connecting North Indian perennial rivers. वही है कृष्णा के आगे लिखो. Connecting North Indian perennial rivers. To South Indian non-perennial rivers. Connecting North Indian perennial rivers to South Indian non-perennial. Very good. I know it. Yeah, what is perennial by the way?
The rivers which get water
Throughout the year.
What is this?
Two sources of water. That's okay.
South India.
One is rain,
And glaciers.
melting of snow.
So that is
That is why they are perennial. Can you name? River Ganga, Brahmaputra, Yamuna, Krishna, Godavari, all are non-perennial. That is why they have said Ganga to Krishna. North India, because snowy and right? Did you understand? South Indian non-perennial. Jaskar, Nubra, Shok, वो सब क्या है ना ranges है ranges. But where is the source of river? Not all the glacier is the source, no? I don't understand. If all the glaciers start giving river, what will happen to India? Imagine. Anyway, they have warned in next few years, if this temperature continues, India will be deep into waters. If अगर ये that's what he is asking me. अगर पूरा snow melt हो जाएगा, India तो छोड़ो, entire subcontinent will be inside the water. So that's one of the biggest threats India is having. ठीक है, listen. He is asking as if you don't know what it is. Boy, wait. Carry on.
Third point.
Carry on.
Carry on.
Third point, measures to raise underground water level.
What is that underground? Normally, due to lack of good rain, if I say underground water was up till here, correct? I'll put this. This is called as water table, saturation point. Now it has gone far deep. So to gap this water table, now we have to have this rivulets. You know what are rivulets? The water which are passing into the drainage. So slowly and steadily it will fill, and ये जो water इधर तक था, we have to increase the water table. Okay, carry on.
Fourth point, watershed development.
Watershed development means large surface area. I'll show you a video. Both of them boys come here. You're too good for me. Come. I said too good for me, so please come. Am I using any harsh words? I hope you understand. Politely I'm calling you. You also welcome. Why not? I'm going to pull him also, don't worry. You come here. quick. You here and he is here. No problem. There might be 2 more cases. Wait, come here. Read ahead. No, I don't want you to hear. You are always with me.
Point. Rainwater harvesting.
Because what is rainwater harvesting? Write in your notebook. I'm giving 1 sentence. You write RH.
measures of conservation.
I'm going to. RH. Refers to, don't write refers to. A viable alternative. RH. Is a viable alternative. Refers to. It's a viable alternative. RH को ये लिखा है. For
मैंने बोला I gave weight first to write rainwater harvesting.
good boy, good boy. That's the way it is to be. It's a viable मतलब cheaper alternative. Viable का अगर meaning नहीं समझा, you write it inside the bracket cheaper. Viable alternative for dams construction. RH is rainwater harvesting. एक line में दिया है. When I take you to that, there will discuss in detail. Correct? Is there any other points?
No.
What is the next para that I left you start reading?
India's
Now, when we talk about India's rivers, just now you guys have asked me, perennial है क्या non-perennial है, longest river है, shortest river है, whether it joins Arabian Sea, ये सब आप लोगों ने नहीं पूछा ना? मैं बोलूँ. है ना? Normally India is known as a country which is influenced by this river. In fact, हमारा civilization, very good. Indus Valley civilization. Which river? It has 5 tributaries.
Ravi, Chena, Jhelum, Satluj,
Bias. In fact, Punjab has got its name because of this Panj Doab. Doab matlab in geography fertile agricultural land. Out of this, only 2.5 river flows in India, and the rest of the river goes to Pakistan. Yes. But then Modi has done that also before this election. He stopped one of the main river as per the Ganges water thing. He said, now you guys are going to wait for drops of water. ऐसा नहीं कि हम लोग ने जबरदस्ती उसको रोक लिया. It was signed during Mrs. Indira Gandhi's time. But these guys want, political seats and election. They just wait. But then he stopped it. Now then the party has not have a complete or a thumping victory. You have seen that, is it? Party has stopped 240. And with Chandrababu Naidu and Palturam from Bihar has given some support. So really Rahul Gandhi has challenged Modi. Yes. The next day only scam कर दिया, है ना? इस पे stock market पे. Now he comes up with his own. He feels out of 500 seats for the first time last 10 years they have touched double digit 99. Rahul has been named as the future of India. भाई साहब 99 सीट जीत के इंडिया का फ्यूचर नहीं बनेगा. पूरा इंडी का अगर आप टोटल लगाएगा ना, उससे ज्यादा तो बीजेपी ने जीता है. And BJP has whitewashed in 5 different states. Whitewash मतलब they did not allow the other parties to open an account. 0 seats मिला है हमारा केजरीवाल पार्टी को. फिर भी वो उसका कोई मेंबर मिठाई बांट रहा था. मिठाई इधर बांटेगा शायद शुगर लेवल उसको जेल में बच जाएगा. मतलब this is what he has said. If you remember the speech of Mr. Modi ji when he was inside the parliament, did you see? It was one of the wonderful speech. मैं break में डालता हूँ, कभी सुनना. How he whitewashed Mr. Rahul Gandhi. Rahul, Sonia and other thing cannot believe कि उसका बेटा दोनों साइड से जीत गया. वायनाड से भी जीता, रायबरेली से भी जीता. You know there are people in your own friends group in the school just pass होने के बाद खुशी से नाचने लगता है. हर साल फेल हुआ, एक बार just pass हो गया. सेम हालत हमारा राहुल बाबू का. and who has won the seat, who has become the prime minister, उसका फेस लटका हुआ. क्यों? जैसा वो 100 जो मिलता है उसको अगर 97 मिल गया ना, तो बेचारा रोने का शक्ल लेके बैठा रहता है. 97 मिला है उसको. और जो just पास हुआ है, is dancing up and down. We have to write pass okay.
Last time BJP को एक दिन मिला.
BJP last year got 304 seats on its own.
343 क्या बोलते
वो
हैं?
तो combination है ना. BJP अकेले ने 304 जीता.
उससे before राहुल गांधी
265 is the magic number. 272. BJP ने अकेला 304 जीता. So that is what he was not listening to anybody ना. लोकसभा में तो thumping majority का बिल पास करने के लिए, राज्यसभा में भी वो बिल पहला पास करके फिर लोकसभा में लाता. अभी ऐसा नहीं कर सकते ना. He's not having that. Yes, wait. But I heard various news channels. But Modi is going to implement whatever he wants to. पहले तो राहुल और सोनिया कोटा के अंदर जाएंगे क्योंकि उनके पास इतना सारा केसेस है. फिर सबका नंबर भी आएगा. अखिलेश बाबू का, फिर हमारा He's the person who is not deterrent. You know this deterrent? He's bother. हाँ, जो होना है होने. He will take up his work. अगर government गिरा तो नहीं चलेगा. But let these people go in and take some jail का हवा. तब मालूम पड़ेगा. राहुल गांधी के ऊपर अभी केस खुल रहा है. Within 2-3 days, there are many cases.
बहुत fraud.
So he is trying to run to Italy to have a pizza over there. And Italian pizza. Let's wait for. Tomorrow is taking a oath. If you're free, please watch it. I think Parliament में live होता है.
9 को होगी.
29
Yes, sir, India Pakistan की match है वो.
Yes, hat-trick.
Has become the continuously 3-time Prime Minister. 5 states they have whitewashed other parties. In many there they have won more than 60% of the votes. और भी मैं बोलते जाऊँ. But बीजेपी का total seats कम हुआ है because of Akhilesh in UP. Out of 80 seats, BJP has only won 32. उसके वजह से पूरा उनका टैलेंट डाउन है. अभी आपको मैं वो सब बोलने जाऊंगा. It's a long process, but then we say if BJP has learned its lesson, you just wait for 2029. है ना? That's what Mr. Palturam कौन है वो बिहार का चीफ मिनिस्टर ने बोला कि आप वो बिल्कुल वो बिहारी एक्सेंट में बोलता है. I don't understand, but I can't speak. कुछ बोल रहे. He told कि आप just देख लो कि 2029 में ये जो आपको गिनती गिना रहे हैं ना वो टिकेंगे भी या नहीं.
So because most of the things which Modi has done is only the people who were connected to
Listen. One thing I will say
prepared. So common people don't understand what he is doing.
And for that, common people have come to a point where right from that gas, Ujjwala Yojana, Pani, Wi-Fi facilities, your 4G to 5G facilities, ये सब तो common man को समझता है. अभी there is a proof that money has come into India via US, via China, via Pakistan, so that Modi does not become the prime minister.
So now Modi will understand and now he.
बाबा अभी तक तो अमित शाह ने अभी 30 का क्या 40 का भी प्लान बना के रेडी रखा है. They got a big shock ना. अयोध्या में अगर बीजेपी हार रहा तो देखो, so much they have done for Ayodhya, but local people have voted against BJP and they have voted for a Dalit. I don't want to name Dalit, a backward fellow who is from Samajwadi Party. And Samajwadi Party is that party which has killed the Rath Yatra people when they went for Ramka. More than 1,500 were shot dead. अभी उसी जगह पर इन लोगों ने इतना बड़ा टेंपल बनाया, आप उनको ही हराया. Understand what I'm saying? मैं आपका घर बांध के दिया, सब कुछ करके दिया, आपने मुझे हराया. So this shows how much money has played in. How much the Samajwadi Party leader, Mr. Akhilesh, is very good in his speech. उसने पूरा votes को caste में बांट दिया. अभी भी मुझे
money in the game.
बोलते हैं there is a person called Chanakya who has written अर्थशास्त्र और कौटिल्य. He has told to become a leader or to remain a leader what all the things they do. Break के बाद बताते हैं. So thank you. We will continue.